Hey, 420 MSP, Harry Brailsford back with Drew, the guy I go to for not cyber insurance, but cannabis insurance conversations. How you doing?
Good, Harry. How are you?
Good, good. Yeah, we talked to you last quarter. We're back. What's news? What's news in your world as far as you're concerned?
Yeah, we touched on this a little bit before the show, but one of the things in the insurance marketplace that is sometimes troublesome is it tends to move pretty slowly. So I won't have too many updates like a lot of your other visitors do, but there are a couple updates that I can share. So one of the things we always look for, and one of the things we always fight for our clients is more capacity in the space. So more carriers that are offering insurance, and it seems like Q2 and Q3 were pretty favorable when it came to insurance capacity. So that's pretty exciting for us.
And capacity would mean that there's the capitalization necessary to underwrite cannabis related companies, whether they touch the flower or not. Is that I'm trying to translate.
Yeah, absolutely. So capital available, or just carriers ready and willing to underwrite companies in the cannabis space. And you're right, whether it be plant touching or non-plant touching. Unfortunately, the word cannabis has a negative connotation and kind of scares away most traditional markets.
Yeah, it does. Anything in the since we last talked, the states that went legal? In fact, your company is based in New York. That would have been in that time frame. Certainly had New Jersey in the fall elections last year. Don't know if you know. One of our analysts is all over this. Virginia went legal July 1st. I mean, what's going? The pace is increasing, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's obviously exciting for us being based on the East Coast. It feels like we finally get to play a home game. We've been playing in California now for 5 or 6 years, so it's nice to have kind of the green rush in on the East Coast. I think for an update, unfortunately, it seems like while it's been legalized, it doesn't look like the licensing has picked up, or sales will really go live until 2022, 23, 24 at the earliest in some of those states.
Well, and my side, so as you know, I focus on Cannatech or the tech sector. On my side, the service providers, the computer guys and gals that would run around and serve these entities, the slow roll is actually good because the fear would be, oh no, I missed the opportunity, right? I missed it. And such is not the case. You're in a different industry. I don't know if the slow roll benefits you or probably benefits your competitors who want to get into this business. I don't know if you want to frame up what a slow roll looks like in the insurance business.
Yeah, I think it's probably the latter for us. Having been involved in the industry in those, Western legal states, one of the things that would benefit us to the highest degree would be if there was a quick rollout and our competitors weren't ready. And the West Coast brokers weren't ready to focus in the cannabis space. So I think, over the next 2 or 3 years, we'll see more brokerages come online in the New York, New Jersey area that want to focus in it. The good news for us is that we'll have the longevity in the industry. Yeah. So we'll always be able to kind of play that.
No, I agree. I just had this conversation the other day that most people don't realize, but mathematically, the Washington State and Colorado are entering their 10th year. They went legal in 2012. And as you know, the way years work, we're hitting the 10-year mark. I mean, and people are always, whoa, 10 years, that's amazing. I'm 5 years in. I'm in my 5th year since I recommitted myself to the business tech side of cannabis. And to your point, I probably have an advantage in some of the conversations I've been engaged in because I have street cred. I hopefully know what I'm talking about. I've learned a few things along the way. So in any event, hey, any final thoughts before I let you run and go back and do some underwriting, man?
Yeah, I think, one of the things to your last point about what we're excited about is, as I'm sure you've come across in all your calls and in your interviews, is the industry is so small and tight knit that the same people that are involved on the West Coast are going to be the ones that are involved on the East Coast. So, just hoping to stay and play with those individuals and keep in touch with, some of our great contacts on the West Coast as they come east, yourself included.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I'll work with Jenny. This is not farewell and goodbye. This is just, let's get back to work and we'll speak again soon. I'll work with Jenny on that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I appreciate your time as always, Eric.
All right. Thanks, Drew.